Greetings, Commanders, and welcome back to the Four Corners series here in Elite Dangerous. We have started up a new exploration expedition, trying to go to the four corners of the galaxy. We're going to start off at the south, then go to west, north, east, and then hopefully back to the bubble at some point. Ideally, it's going to take us a very long time to get this done. Kind of the point. Gives us lots and lots of stuff to do for the next foreseeable future, outside of just the bounty hunting gameplay loop that we've been doing that's just kind of ad nauseum over and over again. So because I have zero interest in the colonization mechanic that they've come out with, I decided let's just go back out into the black again and see what we can get done. The kind of framework for all of this is going to be using the Elite Dangerous star map to just visit various points of interest as we're going through and just kind of exploring in the systems that we visit. So that's the plan. We'll see how it works. We'll see how everything works out. I've already completed the system scan for this one here, so let's go ahead and start heading off to the next system. Like we did in our other exploration series, we're mostly just going to be doing exobiology, and if we happen to come across some interesting stellar features, that's cool too. I actually probably should find that add-on that I had that will kind of highlight various interesting things that show up. I don't remember what it's called, though. I got to look it up again. But regardless, the primary thing is that we're just going to be, trying to go to various places in the galaxy itself, and along the way, just kind of using waypoints off of the Elite Dangerous Star Map website to kind of help us find other interesting things along the way. That's the goal, anyway. We'll see how it goes. So, yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Should be able to get out of here before the heat goes too high. Maybe not.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm not sure why. That was a big star, I guess. I'm not sure what the deal with that was. So yeah, I haven't really found anything interesting yet. Two systems, two snake eyes. So we're gonna keep trying to go. See what all we can find along the way. As I said in the previous episodes, I'm not necessarily going to go after all the exobiology that's available. I'm going to be because money's not much of an issue. I'm going to be relatively strict in our decisions to go after things. So, we'll do the full spectrum system scan and all that cool stuff. I feel like it's taking us forever to get our fuel scooping done. We'll do the full spectrum system scan. If we find any exobiology things, we'll go over, do the planetary scan, and then depending on what's there, we'll decide from there if we're going to go down to the planet, because the planetary descent process is kind of annoying, and I'd rather just not have to do it any more than I have to. So, if we see a species that's, kind of interesting, then that's probably just going to be bacteria. It's not worth wasting our time to go over there for that. If we see a species that seems like it could be one of the interesting looking ones, we'll go down. Or if we find Stratum tectonicus, we'll do that too. Because Stratum tectonicus or any of like the super high value first footfall ones, we'll go down there for that. But outside of that, we're going to be bypassing most of the biology here. The goal of this trip isn't to make money. I already have enough money to purchase a fleet carrier and sustain it for quite a while if I really wanted to. And we did. We bought the fleet carrier. We were going to do a deep space carrier series, but I've decided I don't really want to have to do this. I don't want to really have to worry about sustaining the tritium on that voyage. And so, yeah, I don't want to deal with that. That's a big pain in the butt, and it's not worth having access to all of my ships out in the black for that. So we're just going to run around in the Mandalay. It's designed for deep space travel. Should be good enough. So we just need to remember to do our discovery scanner every time we come into a system, so that way we can do our full spectrum system scan and get all that stuff, all that kind of cool stuff going. I know a lot of people are excited about the whole colonization thing. I'm nonplussed about it. I have zero interest in it. The whole point for me of playing a space game is to go out and travel and see cool stuff, and building up a system is not what I'm looking for. All right, we're going to go check that one out just to see what's there, because it has 3 biological sources on it. Let's see. All right, that's it for... Those are asteroids. just gonna scan all of these. And that one. Alright, that gets rid of all the asteroids. That's good. Looks like we have one more. There it is. Alright. Wait, what? I was about to say. He said, it just said one more. It should have been system scan complete. What's going on here? Alright, so let's see. 50C. 10% rule works a little bit better with this ship when you're less than 1,000 light seconds away, so we'll get close. We'll do our probes. If we get something that grabs my attention, we'll head down. Otherwise, we still have 22 jumps before we get to our next point of interest. So, gotta kind of keep it moving. We're not in a hurry. We're not trying to hurry up and get anywhere. This journey is expected to take quite a while to get done. So, you know, we're not really trying to get anywhere super quick. But at the same time, I don't want to waste a bunch of time just sitting in the same system doing nothing, doing things that aren't really going to be interesting or benefiting or, you know, make us feel like we're getting some progress done. So I really want to focus on getting that. All right, slow down here. Get into our probe deployment setup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we'll wait for those to pop and see what we're rolling the dice right now. See if anything interesting pops up. The odds are not in our favor. Bacterium, Fungoida, and Osseous. Well, it's about what I thought. It's about what I thought. Bacteria, patches of color on the ground. Fungoida, little stalks of fungus that are not visually interesting at all, and Osseous, which are they are sort of visually interesting, but they almost never have any kind of interesting patterns on them. They're just like I don't know, spirally fungus looking things, kinda. But they're still not as interesting as some of the other fungus related life forms that you can find.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Now that does that. Seems like there's four stars in this particular system. Maybe we'll get a little bit away, turn around, and see what they look like. See if they look good. You know what I mean? Like, so we get a star there, a star there. And then another star over there, but it's too far away to really see it. So, oh well. I was kind of hoping we would get like a nice set of like 4 stars right there together, or 3 stars right there together. But the problem with the radar there is that it doesn't always give you a really good idea of how far away things are. So, fortunately, you can't always trust that. I guess we could have checked the system map, but the system map doesn't give you distance anyway, so it doesn't give you an idea of distance anyways. It just kind of lists things in order based off of where they are. I think there's like I think it's called the orrery map, or I don't know how you pronounce it, but there's like a spatial map that will show you where things are.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right. See if this next system has anything interesting in it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
All right. Rolling the dice again. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it'll be something interesting. Rolling. All right. Give us something good.
Fuel scooping. System
Yet
scan
again,
complete.
another system with 1 star in it. You guys are killing me. You're killing me.
Cannot comply. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
They're killing me, man. Too many single star systems. We're trying to get some stuff. We're trying to get some interesting things done here. Let's go. Let's go.
3,
Come on. Come on. You can give us something interesting. It's okay. All right. Hey, 9 bodies. That's something. I'm trying to get out of the plane of the stuff so that we don't end up having a star in the way. So we got some icy bodies, a gas giant, and some asteroids. And with nine bodies in the system, I'm going to assume. Oh, is that our? Guessing that's our. So we got some geological stuff going on there. We got some nothing going on there, nothing going on there. Alright, that clears out all the asteroids. I guess that's another star then. B is usually the star. Single biology is almost always bacteria. Couple more geology going on. Still haven't found wherever the gas giant is, though. That's weird. Oh, it's way over here.
System scan complete.
That was weird. Sometimes you get them like that, where you just get gas giants off by themselves outside of like the standard plane of the solar system. It's really weird because you usually expect to see a gas giant and then with a bunch of moons around it. So my expectation in that system was that we were gonna have the gas giant and then like 6 or 7 moons around it or something like that. That's usually how it goes when you have a gas giant in there. Usually. Take it with a grain of salt. Your mileage may vary, but for me, I typically find gas giants with moons around them. That's usually how it works for me. All right, come on, rolling dice. Give us something good.
Fuel sweeping. System
That's
scan
not good.
complete.
That's boring.
Frameshift drive charging.
That is the very definition of boring. All right. It's like playing blackjack. You just keep going. You just keep saying, "Hit me, hit me, hit me," until you find something good, or you just get tired of it and you crap out and you bust out and you bust. This is galactic blackjack. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. All right. Let's see if we can find something interesting here.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Just keep on going.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Just keep on going. It's all right. We're gonna get there. 16 jumps to go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Gimme. Gimme. Come on. Give us something interesting, please. Getting some server lag. Come on. God. It's almost excruciating. Hey, here we go. Get some scanning done. Not that scanning is my particularly favorite thing to do, but it's better than just continually going through star after star after star with no chance of doing anything. So, you know. All right, so like I said, normally I try to find the gas giant, right? And then usually most of the remaining bodies are around the gas giant like this. This is usually how it works. Now I don't think they'll all be right here, but a significant portion of them will be. And that's it for that. And the remaining ones will just be random bodies around the edge here. Still nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. And...
System scan complete.
Well, at least we got to scan some stuff, so that's better than nothing. Every system is a roll of the dice, and every scan, it's a roll of the dice as to whether you're going to get a chance to scan anything, and then even if you do get a chance to scan anything, then it's I don't know. It's a flip of the coin, I guess. Yeah, I think you're flipping coins to see. I don't know if it's a 50-50 shot, though. I don't think it's a 50-50 shot. I think it's more like, I think it is rolling the die, like rolling a d6 or something. Maybe you have like a 1 in 6 chance of there actually being like an interesting thing, an interesting system that you come in. But it just kind of depends on what part of the galaxy you're in. All right, let's see. Can we find something here? Alright, nothing there. Nope. Single biology is not worth our time. No. Not even in this, not even for, you know, because we're not really trying to do the planetary landings. Like, in the previous series, I would go out of my way to try to land on a body because I felt like that was a role play thing, or, you know, we'll park the ship for the night and go to sleep. But I'm not even going to do that this time. There's no reason to. And we're not worried about money. The process of landing on a body is time consuming and kind of annoying, and I just want to avoid it where possible. Seems like there's a fair number of high metal content worlds, which means that we have a decent chance of finding some stratum tectonicus on this run here, because hold on, I'm trying to, because stratum tectonicus only shows up on high metal content worlds. But unfortunately, it does not seem like that's what we're going to find at this time. Nope, nothing. Big fat nothing burger. You know, this is the gameplay loop. Hop into a system, pop the Discovery scanner, do some full spectrum system scanning if there's something to scan for. Cross your fingers and hope that something interesting pops up, and move on to the next one. This is why we're doing the star map point of interest routing of the way that we're doing this. So that way we have something to look forward to. Maybe not every episode, because, you know, it kind of leaves things open to chance. You know, gives you guys that little sense of, you know, hey, did we find anything in this episode, or is this just a travel episode because we didn't really find anything? And then finally we get to a point of interest, which gives us some guaranteed payoffs, which, you know, are kind of important. High metal content world. Wouldn't it be interesting if we found biology on whatever this is? Wouldn't it be interesting? Unfortunately, we did not.
Frameshift drive charging.
Unfortunately, we did not. Oh man, oh man. You know, it's kind of why are we jumping 51 light years when my overall jump range is 70 something? It's like 77 or something like that. Have we only been jumping like 50 some odd light years every time? I haven't really been watching it. Our jump range is supposed to be something like 75 or 72, something like that.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping.
77 and a half. So I guess we're just out in the part of the galaxy that's just kind of, you get what you get. Which, to be honest, is mildly annoying, but it is what it is. Alright, that takes care of... I mean, how far away is all this stuff? 141,000. Normally, that would be a heck no, but we have Super Cruise Overdrive in the Mandalay, so fuel is not a concern, and we can do 141,000 light seconds in relatively short order. More high metal content worlds. Unfortunately, they don't seem to have biology on them, which kinda sucks. But that's okay. That's okay.
System scan complete.
Nothing. All right. We'll do 1 or 2 more jumps. We'll do 2 more jumps just to get ourselves down to 10 jumps, and then ideally, next episode, we'll be able to visit our next point of interest, which is, you know, while not necessarily going to be a visually stunning point of interest, it is a scientifically interesting point of interest because it's a single Earth-like world all by itself in a binary star system. I think it's a binary. I'm not sure if it's binary or if there's just 2 stars nearby. Regardless, supposedly it's supposed to be a single Earth-like world. That's all that's there. So it's 2 stars and an Earth-like world, which, you know, from a scientific standpoint, I know it's all just RNG in the game, but from a if we're going to pretend to be explorers standpoint, that's actually a pretty interesting phenomenon. So we're going to go look. We're going to go take a look at it. So we'll scan. We'll pop the discovery scanner, see if there's anything to scan here.
Fuel scooping.
Nope.
System scan complete.
Get our fuel scooping done.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Get ourselves out of here. Jump 1 more time, see if there's anything to scan, and if there's not, we'll just call it a day. And if there is, we'll scan, and then we'll call it a day. I think that's a good plan.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ugh. Mm-hmm. All right. Last roll of the die for the day. All right, something to scan. Get ourselves that done, and then out of here. And it's all high metal content worlds. That's a good thing. Maybe. Nothing there. Nothing there, and
Scan complete.
There's a good chance that that's going to be there's a good chance that that's going to be Stratum Tectonicus. So let's go check it out. Those of you who were brave enough to stay and see what happened, we may get rewarded. I mean, it's just going to be Stratum Tectonicus, but still. All right. Close the distance, shoot some probes, and cross our fingers for Stratum Tectonicus because it's a high metal content world, and usually, in my experience, it has been whenever you have 2 biological sources on a high metal content world, almost always it's going to be bacteria and Stratum Tectonicus, which is which gives you a lot of money if you can get the first footfall. So we'll see. We're going to find out. So I just need to close the distance, pop some probes, and then go see what we can see. Because hopefully, it's going to be pretty sweet. I'm not opposed to making money along the way. Like, you know, every little bit is, you know, better than the last little bit. So why not? Wish I could make this much money in real life. Okay. Let's see, 6 probes. I'm just gonna do 4, 2. Hopefully that's enough. I have the expanded probe radius engineering on here, so a lot of times I can just do 4 probes, even though 6 is the number we're shooting for, because of my expanded probe radius. So let's hope that that's enough. I have a feeling it will be.
By 50%.
So we got bacteria and stratum. That's going to be Stratum Tectonicus. Almost guaranteed, because it's a high metal content world. So I guess we will be ending this episode on the ground. So we want to be on this side. And then we'll find ourselves a nice flat-ish area to go land. Probably that area up there, if you can tell on the with the YouTube compression. I can't imagine you guys are able to see the splotches as well as I can, so you'll see it as we get closer.
Orbital flight engaged.
And down we go. Get ourselves down to the bottom and do some scanning. Do some sample collecting. So I think this is our first chance for you guys, at least on this series, for you guys to see me doing some exobiology. I don't really use my SRV. I prefer to skim the surface in my ship and then land next to signals, or land next to samples. Sorry. So now, oh wow, this looked like it was going to be flatter than it was, but ideally we're about to see some sickly green splotches on the ground. Sickly green patches on the ground. Oh. That'll work, I guess.
Landing gear deployed.
So much for the higher landing gear, making it easier to get out and go find things. Still having to fight that. That's annoying. All right. Wow, this is some serious gravity here. Here we go. That's one. We need two more. And that's our ship. First time seeing it out like this in a while. Alright, we just need to skim over, find two more, and then we're all set for the day, I think. So, like the helicopter, pull up and forward. I think right here should be fine. Okay. I actually think the smaller legs and the higher legs probably helped there because I feel like there was stuff in the way and we were able to land anyway. All right, that's two. One more to go. I don't know, was that first footfall? I wasn't paying attention. If it was first footfall, that's 90 million credits. But I wasn't paying attention, so... There we go. All right, well, that's going to go ahead and do it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button to help us, help the like button, and... Please be sure to press the like button and subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. You can join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks, or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. I also have PayPal and Patreon links in the description if you prefer to go that route, because some people do like to go outside of the YouTube economy to help out with the channel. So again, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for future episodes, and I'll see you then.